I would say right about, we need it to be about that far in. So we need another line now across there. So if we center this on that, okay, yeah, across that line. Okay. Let's take the rubbing right to the edge of the paper. You know what, that's good, that's got it. That's all we need. Okay, now, what we want to do is kind of line this up so that it's sort of evenly spaced. Let's use this again to make the marks because it's a really good way to get a very positive mark. I'm holding it righty. I'll try it lefty, so just so you can get see how it feels. This is a good way to hold it. Your left hand holds it like a gun with your hand on the trigger. This kind of steadies it, and you don't need to push it. You hold it just gently. You just hold it, just kind of keep it in position, pull the trigger, and just let the weight of the drill push the thing through. Hold it straight up and down. More. I'm going to cut off this piece and then we'll glue it on there. So these ones are okay to leave sharp, the ones on the bottom, but the ones on the top edge, it would be good to sort of just round them off a little bit. Okay. Good. Put the clamps on. Sometimes by squeezing it, it shifts it a bit. So that shifted a tiny bit when I put that clamp on. So I have to double check. Show you how to use this screwdriver. It's got this sort of end that rotates. So what it means you can do is you can put it in the palm of your hand and use your fingers to spin it. I'll take a look at the pickup. How we're going to mount the pickup. So I've got a chunk of floorboard. It's just a backing. We're going to screw the pickup right into this side of this piece of wood. The wires will come out the back, and then we'll screw that down there. And we're going to leave a little space here for the wires to come out. I just hope that it works. Like I've got a certain amount of play in terms of the height, but you know, I'll have to make adjustments, and you know, I might have to remove this and play around with it at some point. But for right now, it's probably going to be in the ballpark. We probably don't want to be mucking around with this too much right now because the glue is still setting. Okay, now, Gina, let's drill these holes now. Let her rip. Excellent. Okay. Now, we kind of experiment with the bridge just to get the height. So we'll adjust the bridge height with, like, I don't know, popsicle sticks or a toothpick or something. I'm not sure right now. You know, I mean, if it's metal, that's probably better, but, you know, I don't have a chunk of metal, I don't think, anyway, that's suitable right now. Okay, so now I am going to wind these strings on because it's pretty tricky. If you look here, this thing with the slots works for this string because the machine head is closer to this part, the nut. This one is too far away, so there's not enough down bearing, so it doesn't fit in the slot. So what I have to do to get that down bearing is to put one of these black screws in place. We are going to use these screws with the broad heads. Screw it down, and you can see it's going to draw the string closer to the body of the guitar. Now it'll fit in that slot, and it'll stay in that slot.